as I've been messing around with it, it's all wrong. Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday the 22nd of June and I'm cutting hay. Yesterday we cut, and the day before we cut 9 hectares, and I'm now on the next 10 hectare field. Somehow this morning we've managed to miss a thunderstorm. The radar picture said it was going towards us, and then it was going over us, and then it was going under us. So it's behind me now and it looks bad. But the wind has gone from being southerly wind to northeasterly wind, so I don't really know what's happening. Hopefully we miss it though, because we've now got about 15 hectares of hay around. So I'm using the new, well, we've got a new mower that's come in because the old mower is written off. It's mchale R31,000, 3,100. Really good. I'm doing 14k with 3 weeks mower. And I think I'm actually doing a higher output than I was with the other mower. So it's quite big. I've done the headland on here, and I've just done my first block out. And I've been trying to set up the offset, because the obviously is an outside mower, but I could not work out of it. So now I've got it set, so it's just running behind me on the auto track. But as I've been messing around with it, it's all wrong. So I don't actually know how well it's going to meet up with the other work. So there's the work up against the hedge, and I'm now in the field. So when I go back over there to meet up, I think I'm going to have a really short end, so not ideal. But I'll put the drone up in a minute and hopefully it'll look good. So I thought it would. It's left half an end, which also means I'm going to end up at the wrong end of the field. But technology. offset about right, finally. It's only taken 10 hectares or something. So I've got it set at 2.8 metres, so it's obviously a little bit narrower than I would have liked. And the offset is at 2.88 from the track, so very precise. Got a tape measure out and did it like that. But I think it's working. Some of you may be wondering what the dust is, or what's coming out the back of the swath. I think that it's pollen, and a mixture of pollen and a little bit of disease has come off of the leaf of the plant. Not too bad, but after we tethered it out a couple of times and rode downhill, it's gone. The field that's just over the hedge that we cut yesterday, that's now ready to be tethered out. So once I've done here, I've only got another hectare or two left on here. Once I've done on here, I'll then put the tedder on and go and do that. So each year we do about 100 acres of hay, which is 40 hectares. On this year we've got it, well, in the last 3 years actually, we've got it across 4 fields. Actually works out quite well because we've got a 10 hectare, a 9 hectare, a 10 hectare, 2 9 hectares and a 12, 13 hectare field. So we can pretty much do it as a field, so we cut a field at a time. Obviously we're doing them quite close together, so it means that you have a small window that we need to have dry weather. In 10 days I reckon we can do the whole lot, which is quite good. My arm is getting tired doing that. We were thinking about doing 2-year lathes, and in the end we've actually done a 3-year lathe. I think it's worked out quite well as it fits into the rotation. So we're going to rotate grass between 2 blocks on our farm, as it's land that doesn't always produce that good of wheat crops, and grass has actually done a better job. So we hopefully growth margin that with maybe about, could be getting towards £1,000 per hectare, which you don't do with wheat or any other cereal crop. I'm just turning around now. Yeah, so the input costs are actually really low. Obviously you've got the seed for the first year, and then the next 2 years there's no seed cost. This year we put £400 of chemical across the whole lot, so obviously that works out quite cheap, and we put 90 kilos of N across it all on each per hectare, so it's quite minimal. If we put any more on, it goes flat. So this is about right, and it gives a really good stat. Yeah, so as you can see, it's about 3 foot tall, roughly. This is now ready to cut because it's just starting to go over. As soon as it starts to go over, really, we need to cut it. Otherwise it goes brown and then it's ready to make very nice hay. This hay will be going for horse hay. So we'll bale it up in little bales and then into the barren packs, and it will go as horse hay. Sell it to a couple of local companies. So I've finally managed to get this offset right. I'm running just on the edge of the crop, and it is spot on. Finally. It's only taken however long. This is where GPS is very, very good. It takes a little bit of setting up, but once it's set up it works really well. I think I spoke too soon. I thought it was right. So now I'm going to have to go back up there for 20 centimetres. And I've only got another 2 ends left over there. What a pain. I have to change it to 2.75. Well, I did it block over there and it was absolutely fine. And now it's rock. Oh well. So I'm now tedding. This is our second field of hay that we're doing. I'm already halfway through it, and I've only been on here for an hour and I'm already halfway through it. So I'm doing 6.5 hectares an hour. So getting on quite well. I gotta say, we are really impressed with that mower. It's done a really good job, and it works in so well with the tedder. And obviously now we realise that's what the tedder's designed to do. It's designed to take in 3 rows from a triple mower, so 3 3-metre rows. So it's great. It's worked really well. So it's going up and down every 3rd row, and it's doing a lovely job. I think it's the happiest that tedder's ever been. Normally it's sort of clunking or making some sort of noise, but this time it's really nice. So getting on really well. Doing 8k, quick as ever gone, but yet it's fine. So normally we have a problem with it weaving, but it's not even doing that because it's such an even flow. So it's driving over the top of the middle row, and then it's flicking out either side. Dad did a couple of videos when I went past him, so it's spinning out really nicely. Also, I'm not sure whether I mentioned it yet, but that mower is at the moment a hired mower. We aren't able to buy it at the moment. It's a really good test for it, as we've got another, well, we're doing 30 hectares with it, as the first one broke down first field. So hopefully we miss the thunderstorms over the next few days, because we've now got 20 hectares down. Rightfully or wrongly, but it's getting to the stage now where they just need cutting. Both these 2 fields here were going brown, and as soon as they start to go brown they just need cutting, otherwise the hay is dreadful, as we've known before. And so the last one we've got to do is the 13 hectare field, and it's more green, but even that's starting to go over now, so you never know, on Saturday I might be knocking that down as well. Fingers crossed now it doesn't rain. So it's now just after 7:30, and I've got a round left. It's only taken me about an hour and a half to do the whole thing. It's 9 hectare field, so got on fairly well. This field was cut. I cut the headlands on Tuesday night, and we cut the rest yesterday afternoon. So we'll ted it out now, then we'll ted it again tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully we can start baling it on Saturday to the afternoon, Sunday. The other one we'll ted out tomorrow, Saturday, and probably hopefully start baling it Sunday once we've done this one. So hopefully that'll work quite well. Got a little bit of contract baling to do as well for someone. Got probably 2,500 little bales of hay to do, just a few miles away, so that won't take long. So yeah, I'll get this done and probably end the video now. I don't think I'll be able to film. My dad will ted the rest out tomorrow, so probably next thing I'll be doing is raking. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.